Alright, Libras, how you doing? This is Psychic Dr. B. Welcome back to my channel, Psychic B, where I just channel messages for you. I use cards also. I share some astrology insights. I just basically channel to you and share with you whatever spirit needs you to know. Libra, this is your March to April Aries season reading. I'm going to be going full on detailed into your guidance. What exactly you need for this March to April to basically better align with your higher self. Now, if this is your first time of seeing my channel, over here, you're not just you seeing my channel, you hearing my words, you seeing my face. It's not random. My messages are always to catapult you to the next level. Like, if you've not done some level of inner work, there's no way your guides will lead you to my message, because my messages are very direct, very straightforward. Okay, very direct, very straightforward, and they're just here to help you basically move to the next level in your soul journey. You can't hear a message from me and stay as you are. No, it's just not possible. Alright, my love, so Libras, welcome back to my channel. If you came here from the reels or shorts, welcome. So as I started telling you, this message I was getting from spirit was really around, like, you, for some of you also Libras, there's something around you at this time celebrating like 6 months of sobriety. And for those of you who have not gotten sober, I'm seeing like someone doing that drunken test where a policeman will tell you to walk a straight line, and you guys not being able to walk that straight line, and then you realize, okay, you need to actually like get cleaned off, especially like off alcohol. So that's coming through. So for some of you, like, I'm seeing you celebrating 3 months, 6 months of being sober. Good, congratulations. Okay, then the other thing I was already picking up for you was also this theme of infidelity, whereby like your partners, and this is like for a very few part of this collective. Take this as it resonates. Okay, this is for a very, I'm supposed to shame, like 20% of Libra collectives. You are dealing with partners who have been unfaithful, and their infidelity is coming up now for you to see, for you to resolve, for you to be able to better renegotiate your relationship contract, for you to draw out a new relationship contract and agreement that is more serving for you, that is more deserving of who you are now. Spirit is saying this is coming up to your attention because you've been doing a lot of self, like you've been admitting, you've been doing like a lot of inner self-work. And that is what is making your external environment also switch around to be able to match up to what you've been doing inside. For some of you, this is not like your partner cheating on you basically with someone else, but it's just around them, like you coming to the point of this person doesn't actually deserve you. This person doesn't actually value you. This person doesn't actually, like, you don't see you as valuable as they've told you they've seen you as valuable. And because they don't see you as valuable as they previously told you, it's made them to make some decisions that were negatively impactful to you. So at this time, between this March to April, you're getting the opportunity to renegotiate, not just renew your contract, to renegotiate your contract, to renegotiate your dealings, to renegotiate how you show up in these relationships. Okay? Then the third word I was getting was insouciance. Insouciance. I don't know what that means. I'm just saying the word insouciance. Okay? And the spirit is saying something around, like, even the relationships, even the partners who have been unfaithful, it's just to help you also like build better boundaries, because what they're showing you, them coming to say, oh, I'm sorry, I did this, I did this, it's just a reflection of what you had previously tolerated in the past, and that's just giving like clear insights into where you need to build stronger boundaries, where you need to be more forthright in dealings, especially when it comes to your art and emotional matters. Being more forthright, being more, not trying to be tactful about it, saying what you mean, saying what you need, speaking up for yourself, asking for what you deserve, demanding for what you deserve. So basically, that's why these things are happening. Alright, Libras, I'm going to go into the cards now. Let's see what messages are going to come out for you. Okay. Alright, Spirit, thank you so much for this opportunity to channel and share these messages with Libra. Please help me to give them the messages for their highest and best benefit. Alright, what do Libras need to notice? Thank you. Yeah. So again, boundaries, overgiving. Givers never lack, but givers can run dry sometimes because takers never stop. Takers never say enough is enough. Takers never say, no, my cup is filled. No. A taker will continue to ask and demand more from you, from your heart, from your emotions, from your feelings. Okay, a taker is going to continue to demand more from you and your emotions and your feelings. At this point in time, Spirit is saying, question yourself. Where have you been pouring into? Who have you been pouring into that is not deserving of your love, that is not deserving of your kindness, that is not deserving of your acceptance, of your tenderness, of your vulnerability, that is not deserving of your pure-heartedness, that is not deserving of you being kind, of you giving second chances, third chances, fourth chances, fifth chances, sixth chances. Ask yourself the true questions. What boundaries do you have? Because your boundaries are supposed to protect you. So do you even have boundaries that protect your emotions? Do you have boundaries that protect your heart? Do you have boundaries that protect you from people who would rather just prey on your emotions because they know that you're very giving, you're very soft, you're very kind, you're very tender, you're very vulnerable, that you don't mind, that you're Captain Seville, that you don't mind, you just keep on forgiving. At this time, between March to April, in all your relationships, you are going to be needing to withdraw the contract. You're going to be needing to review your boundaries, to review the lines. Like, okay, do I need to shift this boundary forward, or do I need to move it closer? Do I need to shorten the fence, or do I need to raise the wall, or raise the fence? Do I need to bring it down? This March April is going to be asking you, like, okay, question your time, question how you invest your time, how you invest your efforts, how and into what and who you've been investing your time into, who and what you've been investing your time, your efforts, your admiration, your loyalty into. This is the time for you to question it and see if you need to pull back on your energies. See if you need to pull back on that which you freely give. You're freely giving it because you have enough of it, because you have so much of it, so you don't mind. But this is depleting you because it's not allowing you to channel your energy, your effort, your emotions, your love, your heart, your attention into what truly would serve you. Because you have enough, you just keep pouring and pouring and pouring. But if someone who is taking, they'll never say, oh, my cup is filled up. No, they'll just continue pouring, because they know, like, you can pour till eternity and not be empty. But no, Spirit is like, so even if you have more than enough, you also have to be discerning about where you share, where you invest, and what, because this is what is affecting what is being manifested into your reality. Because if you're just pouring to someone who is not deserving, or a place where is not deserving, you're not going to be able to get your blessings back in a way that is deserving, because these persons cannot pour into you, and you even pouring into them is introducing bad karma into the relationship, because you're supposed to be able to use your discernment to know, okay, this person is deserving of my love, this person is deserving of my kindness, this person is deserving of my effort. This person is deserving of my emotions, my attention, my presence. This person is deserving of my integrity, my loyalty, my money, my body. Okay. Spirit. Where in particular have they been pouring? Thank you. You guys will be seeing, did I tell you, or did I tell you in the reels or shorts? Basically, you guys will be seeing 2 1 2s, you'll be seeing 2 2 2s, you'll be seeing 1 2 1 2. Okay, so at this time, this March to April, you are getting 2 doors presented to you, 2 opportunities, 2 offers, 2 choices, 2 roads, 2 paths opening up for you. Which one are you going to take? Are you going to continue to do things the way you've always done? Are you going to keep on making the choices, being with the kind of person you've always been with, engaging with them, interacting with them, going with the flow, pouring, doing as you normally would have, doing what you've done in the past? Are you going to do that, or are you going to try a new way? Are you going to try a new development? Are you going to try a new undertaking? Are you going to make a new choice and say like, okay, no, I want to try this other way? I've always been pouring my energy into you. Now I'm going to take back my energy. Let me see how the relationship will get skewed. Let me see how things will change when I take my energy back, when I take my passion back, when I take my effort back, when I take my attention away from this. Let me see what changes. Are you going to do that? Because two doors are being presented to you, but you can only go through one. So which one are you going to go through? Are you going to go through the one you've always gone through before, or are you going to go through the door you've never explored, the journey you've never taken, the path you've never walked? I'm also saying, so at this point, you guys are like at the fork in the road. This March to April just showing like a fork in the road. So you either go this way, which is the way you've always gone, or you either go this way, which you've never gone before. I'm also seeing some of you like hiking and literally coming to like a fork in the road, and then you remember this message and you're like, psychic B told me that I'll come to a fork in the road. Some of you are actually going to be going hiking and then get to a point in the path, because I'm just seeing with your hiker, like there's this, I don't know what they call it, but I'm just seeing this black carry-on with like a yellow neon yellow stripe. That's very particular. If you're the one with that backpack, let me know in comments. Like you're going hiking and then come to a point on the road, in the woods, right? And then the road forks into two and you're like, okay, what path should I take? And then there's this huge tree blocking you from moving forward, so you have to make a choice. So Libras, this Aries season, this March to April is really here to show you how to make better choices that are more in alignment with what you want to call for yourself. This is the wishing well. The things you've been trying to manifest, the hopes, your desires, your dreams, your basically everything you've been trying to manifest. Which of these roads do you think will lead you to what you're trying to manifest? Is it the road you've gone through before that took you further away from this wishing well? Or are you going to try the new road that might bring you to the wishing well? Because spirit is like, it's not just might, it is certainly bringing you to the wishing well. But you have to be the one to make the choice. You guys will be saying 222. I think I told you right. You'll be saying 222s, 141441, 4141, 144 as well. A lot of ones, a lot of twos, and a lot of fours. So which of these roads are you going to be taking, Libra, this March to April? Which of these roads are you going to be taking? Spirit, please, you want to give them any clarity on possible identifiers for this new road they will not take in. When I don't even like shuffle and the cards fly out, I'm like, spirit is like, it's okay. Okay, so are you going to keep on compromising? Are you going to still stay in compromising situations? You guys are also going to be saying 333 a lot. You're going to see a lot of angel numbers, because as I said, Libra, you've been doing the work. You've been doing a lot of the inner work. So you've been able to listen better to your angels, to your spirit guides, to your higher self. And then because you've been doing that, you are more aware of the synchronicities in your life. So are you going to keep on compromising your values, your desires, your dreams, your manifestations, your love, your emotions, your relationships? Are you going to keep on compromising this by going the way you've always gone before? Or are you going to allow yourself to make a new choice? The one that doesn't compromise. The choice that has no compromise in it. So what choice are you going to make? Are you going to keep on reconciling? Are you going to keep on reconciling and making up with persons and situations that basically have nothing really to offer you at this time? Or are you going to allow yourself to walk on the path less traveled, to try out a new thing, even if it means doing it alone, even if it means going ahead by yourself, even if it means being alone, not having any person, because spirit is like, You can't say you don't have any person because we are here supporting you, but we need you to make this choice so that we know that you are sure of what you truly want. Because if you keep on making the other choices, then your choices don't support the manifestations we are trying to bring into your life. So the manifestations, the things you're praying for, your prayers, your wishes, your desires, all of those have been answered, but we can't allow it to come into your life if you still keep on putting yourself in compromising situations and associating with compromised people with compromised integrity, people that continue to make you to compromise your choices, your desires. I don't know, I just keep looking at this because I'm like, Spirit, is there anything you say need to know this time? Can you give them something to just strengthen their resolve so that they know to walk away? Thank you. Creator water. Libra, check out your full moon. Check out your full moon, and I feel like I've been saying this for all the signs, but because we're still in the eclipse window anyways, so your full moon and your lunar eclipse in Virgo channeled messages. I remember you being told to work a lot with water over this next 15 days leading up to this solar eclipse until we come out of the eclipse window. So check out that message. I'm going to make sure like I link it somewhere in the description, so check it out. You are going to read it. It's a post. I channeled it straight up an eclipse. I can't record during eclipse. I was just so full of energies and like the messages were just pouring in, so I just wrote it out. And then during full moons, I usually try to manage my energy and just try to chat, type, text instead of like recording videos. Anyway, so back to you. So Libras, at this time you're being asked to allow your emotions, create new emotional. You got creator water. Create new emotional experiences for yourself. Create new emotional desires. Create new emotional manifestations. Basically, just allow your emotions to guide you into what you're creating. So how you feel shows you like, okay, because how you feel when you make a choice, how that choice makes you feel is what is going to continue to come back. Like, it's going to continue to lead into more choices of that nature. So how you feel with a person, let your emotions be what guide you when you're walking through this door. If the door you've walked through in the past, the choices you made, the person you were with, the path you explored, if those filled you with good emotions, okay, continue. But if they did not, if you are being truthful to yourself, if they didn't, allow your emotions to help you to carve out a new path. Allow your emotions to guide you into making these new choices. When you feel bad, there's nothing good about feeling bad. Feeling bad is not equal to feeling good. No. When you feel bad, when your chest is tight, when you are so sad, when your chest is constricted, that is already your pointer that you are not in the good feeling frequency. That means that you're in the lower frequency. Your vibration has been lowered. When your vibration has been lowered, every other thing comes in. Fear, jealousy, guilt, sadness, unhappiness. You need to be vibrating higher, where there's laughter, where there's happiness, where there's joy, where there's fulfillment. Your manifestations cannot come to you when you're vibrating at a lower frequency. Your manifestations cannot come to you when you are filled with chaos, when you're afraid, when you are like, okay, when is this person going to come? When you're worried about, when you're doubting your relationship, when you're doubting your choices. Your manifestations will not come to you because your manifestations cannot thrive in such a low vibrational frequency, in such a low emotional frequency. So are you going to allow yourself to choose and make new conscious emotional choices to create a new emotional reality for yourself, to experience a new emotional reality? Are you going to allow your emotions to help you to make new choices when it comes to the manifestations you're trying to call in, when it comes to the choices you're making? Alright, Spirit, is there anything else for Libra? Why have you been showing me this zodiac cards? I'm flashing the zodiac cards tonight. Okay, so I'm being guided to show you like the zodiac signs of the persons you are going to be meeting on this new path. Alright, Spirit, what zodiac signs of the persons of places? Like, there's just something about like for you to understand the characteristics of the new persons, of what is on this new journey, of what is on this new path. Before I show you the zodiac signs, I'm being called to the archetypes. What archetypes are they going to be confronting in this new path? Thank you. Alright, the self. You are going to be needing to make choices that satisfy yourself. This is not about making choices that satisfy anybody else. This is here about making choices that satisfy yourself. Then you got the unseen. Okay, you got the unseen and the storm. I'm being told to tell you about the storm first. So, at the point of making these choices, it's going to feel like a tower moment, like everything's falling apart. You don't know anymore because maybe you've made so much of plans that you previously made with this person, with this path, with this choice, with this workplace, with this thing. There is no more in alignment for you that you're being guided to move away. So having to walk away from all of those is going to feel like a chaotic, stormy moment. I'm also hearing like some of you are literally going to be hearing like thunder and lightning. Like at that point in time, it's almost like your external environment is reflecting like, okay, you've reached a point where you need to make a decision. What decision are you going to make? That's how it's going to feel. It's going to feel like you cannot evade this decision. You cannot try to be like, okay, I'll come back to it. You cannot procrastinate this decision. You need to make it. And at the point where you make it, you'll be like, oh, I know I've been coming. So for some of you, these are like decisions you needed to make since 2022, 3 years ago. For some of you, these were decisions you needed to make like 3 years ago, 6 years ago. I'm also hearing like if you're older, if you're in your late 30s, these were decisions you needed to make when you were 33. Those three points in time are coming up 3 years ago, 6 years ago, and when you were 33 years old. So when you are needing to make this decision, it's going to feel very chaotic. It's going to feel very emotional. It's going to feel very powerful because you're literally jumping into a new timeline and a new frequency. So there's a lot of potential raw energy there that is supposed to push you and pulsate you into your new frequency. But you have to make the choice. The choice cannot be made for you. For some of you to feel like there's this overwhelming pressure for you to choose, and you feel it. You feel it in your body, you feel it in your head, like you cannot run away from it. You cannot prevent yourself from asking the questions. You cannot prevent yourself from talking to these persons to hear what they want to say. You cannot prevent yourself from questioning the decisions so that you no longer doubt yourself, so that you know what you are supposed to do, where you're supposed to go, and how you're supposed to move. Okay, and then you've also got the unseen. So at this time, it's like you're not being given the preview. That's why they told me to pull the archetypes before going back to the zodiacs. This time, it's like spirit is like, okay, I want you to make this choice without seeing what is behind door number 2, without seeing what is ahead of the road you've not explored, without seeing where is ahead, what is coming. No, just make this choice because it is what is going to be healing for your soul. It is what is going to be healing for your heart. It's what is going to feel good, because all the other choices, the previous choices, the cycles you've repeated, because they don't feel good. So make this choice because it feels good. Then when you make this choice, then we are going to show you what has been developing behind the scenes. We're going to show you all your manifestations, how we've been lining them up. I'm really like Libra. It's almost like, yeah, in front of the 2 doors. I like You have one key. Your key can only open one door at a time. You can't open this door and take a peek and run here. No. You have to open, once you unlock one door, the key becomes, like the key literally disappears. You can't use it to unlock the second door. So spirit is like, what door are you going to throw? What door are you going to open? Irrespective of whatever is behind the door. But what I'm also being guided to is like, you cannot even fathom. You cannot even fathom the way your blessings are being detailed out. The way your manifestations are being lined up. You are not seeing it right now because spirit needs you to make a conscious choice. Spirit needs you to make a conscious emotional decision for yourself. Not because of blessings coming to you, not because of the manifestations coming to you, for your own emotional health and well-being. Okay. Alright, Spirit, so is this just in their relationships or does this also have to do like with your work and career? They're like, okay, so you got Ace of Swords in reverse and then you got Six of Wands. Before all the cards came out, they told me like, why are you still asking me? I already told you they need to make this choice by themselves. You cannot influence this beyond this. You are just supposed to show them and tell them what's coming ahead for them in March to April, and then they need to make the choice by themselves. And then you got Six of Wands. You got Nine of Wands actually. I was looking at it as reverse. You got Nine of Wands, so a lot of anxiety, and then you got Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. So what I'm being guided to tell is, look, this is going to be in all your communication styles. So for some of you, this is someone you communicate with. For others of you, it's a platform you communicate on. For others of you, it's a group you communicate in. This is just basically all around your communication because your words are your words are spells. So whoever you are saying your words to, the words you say to them, this is time for you to review and renegotiate. If the words you've been saying to them and the words you've been hearing, basically that communication, that alliance, if it's not what has been in keeping with what you're trying to manifest. So for example, like maybe there's a friend who all you do is just talk trash with them, gossip. How is that contributing to your well-being? Desist from it. If there's someone, maybe a romantic partner that you are not able to move forward with, how is that contributing to your emotional well-being? Desist from it. If there's a platform you've been using and it's not contributing to emotional well-being, desist from it. So this is basically just affecting all your communication plans and your communication partners and your communication routes. For some of you, I'm also hearing like you work in communications role in your company and you need to really ask yourself, does this role actually fulfill me? Does it fulfill me emotionally? This is not financial fulfillment because financial fulfillment will still come for you even if you choose not to. Okay, so look at it. Which of these options, which of these persons, which of these partners fills me with anxiety? Makes you feel selfless, makes you feel like you're just going around and around the same old issue that you have no control, makes you feel like you have no control, you have no say. Which one? Choose the one that's made you feel most anxious. That's the one you're not supposed to go back to. Choose the one that's made you feel most anxious. That's the one you're not supposed to go back to. Alright, spirits. Is there still any messages with your cards? What would you tell me? No. Alright, so Libras, I'm going to round up your message. I'm going to give you something from your ancestors. Just your ancestors or your spirit guides. Let's give you something from your angels. Your angels, maybe ancestors, and then spirit animals. Alright, please, what do you have to say to Libras at this time to help them? Thank you. Can you read that? Walk away from illusions and towards truth. That is what Walk away from illusions, walk away from the lies, walk away from the doubts, walk away from the choices that fill you with anxiety, with doubts, with fears. Walk away from the illusions, walk away from the facades. Just walk away from everything that is not true, that is not authentic. Walk away from the illusions and towards truth. And you got a Bible verse here, Psalm 25 verse 4. Show me the right path, O Lord. What have I been saying about path and road? Show me the right path, O Lord. Point out the road for me to follow. Show me the right path, O Lord. Watch. Point out the road for me to follow. Okay, so that's your message from your spirit guides, from your angels. That was a message from your angels. Let's see. What do your ancestors have to tell you at this time? Ancestors, do you have any messages for Libra at this time? Thank you. Okay, you got Mama Jumbo. This is the time for you to shine. Can you see the way Mama Jumbo is like a tree? Can you see the way she's like a tree in the middle of the road? This is the time for you to shine. And can you appreciate that goat there? This Aries season is the time for you to shine. Which choices dim your light? Which choices dim your happiness? Which choices, which partners, which workplaces, which communication styles, platforms? With anyone that dims your light, anyone that makes you feel like you need to shine less, you need to reduce your radiance, you need to dim your glow, that's why you should be walking away from, Libra. That is why you should be walking away from. Alright, let me round up your reading. Spirit animal messengers, we here to work with Libra in this March to April. Thank you. Okay, so you got frog stepping into your power. Don't take a back seat in your story. It is time to step up. Step into your power. This is no longer you leaving the choices up to other people. This is no longer you allowing other people to determine what you manifest because they are controlling your emotions. This is you no longer allowing situations outside of you to continue to bring you down to lower vibrational frequencies, because that is blocking your manifestations from locating you and accessing your blessings from getting to you. Then you got tiger and snake. Divine timing. Good things come to those who wait. Okay, you also be saying tigers, divine timing. Good things come to those who wait. Trust that your manifestations will come to you. That's why you are also being told, like, that's why I'm also being told not to give you specifics of persons. That's why you're also being guided to trust in the unseen. Trust in the unseen. Can you see the way the dots make up the eye? But you'll not see it if you're all like zoomed in. You need to zoom out. You need to trust. Trust is when you just allow, you surrender to your blessings coming to you. Not coming from the person you've thought you live all your life with, you spend eternity with. The workplaces, the styles, the things you do. Letting yourself release them if they are no longer in alignment for you, and choosing to surrender to allow spirit to bring you, to give you what is most aligned with you because of all the inner work and the inner healing and emotional upgrading you've been doing on yourself. Alright, lastly you got snake, Kundalini rising. Channel your creative passion and sensuality. Welcome the transformation. Welcome this transformation that is knocking on your door. Sweet Libras. Alright, Libra, so that was your message for, that's your reading, that's your energy guidance, that's everything you need to know for March to Aries. That's March to Aries. March to April, this Aries season, okay? Let me know how your reading resonated for you. Tell me what are you going to be walking away from, okay? What are you going to be walking away from? Because baby, you cannot go repeating those cycles anymore. We are now in the new energetic year of 2025. You cannot go repeating those circles anymore. So what are you going to be walking away from? Alright, love. So if this reading resonated with you, let me know. Drop a comment, like, subscribe, so that you stay notified of new videos. When I receive messages, I channel, I record, I publish. And if you've not checked out your phone messages, linked somewhere in the description, okay? Alright, and if you want to see the introductory part, I'm also going to make sure I link it somewhere in the description. And if you want to book a reading with me, if you want to book a reading with me, a one-on-one session, go to my website. The link is also in the description. I love you, baby. Take care of yourself and enjoy this new emotional upgrade.